NASCAR is live at the world center of racing. Welcome to the Beef. It's What's for Dinner 300 on FS1. It's the season opener for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Let's get the command.
Famous words in motorsports. Please welcome from Okeechobee, Florida, Chairman of the Florida Beef Council, Flint Johns.
On behalf of beef farmers and ranchers across America, let's get this show on the road. Drivers, start your engines.
Here we go, boys. Pace car is heading down the pit lane. You can't beat race day here at Daytona. Front row, Austin Cindric takes the outside lane to his left. Justin Allgaier, 2021 is underway in the Xfinity Series.
Cindric obviously taking that outside line, so he's got that Ford horsepower behind him. Didn't necessarily work the best right there, Tony. They got pushed out there quite a bit.
And that's the hard part. It's so easy to get away if you're that front row and you get that good push off the line. It's actually a disadvantage because you get out away from everything, then you have that big gap that slows you down. But now you see the 98 car that's caught up to him. Now they're going to get that push and get that run going.
I'll tell you who didn't get the push in the run. Noah Gragson right there. He caught in the middle, 3 wide, headed to the rear.
Surprising. He's really good at this style of racing. Won the season opener a year ago to Gragson and nearly raced his way in to the Daytona 500 on Thursday night.
He was probably surprised that he didn't get the push. If you want to talk surprises.
And we've got a second caution. And I hear it's for Josh Williams in the 92, and there he is sitting idle. He had trouble yesterday, didn't get any practice, flat left rear. He's the teammate to Alex Labbe. What's going on with all these vehicles for Mario Gosselin? Early troubles for both these guys. Riley was their teammate last year, so maybe he just felt comfortable sliding up in front of that group of drivers in that situation. He's in the outside lane now, getting pushed by those Toyotas. But Brandon Jones leading the inside lane and trying to block up top. This is good as we come back to the green-white checkered flag to end stage one.
Ty Dillon right there. I tell you, Noah Gragson came up through the field there as well. The junior motorsports cars. I don't think anybody's going to make a move. It's going to be a duel right here.
At the line to win stage one. Inside, it looked like Brandon Jones, and it was. 19 wins the opening stage. What a finish.
I'm sticking with when it happened.
This is the Nutrien Ag Solutions onboard camera. Jeb Burton won a stage here a year ago in this race. New team in 2021. And out in front of him, that's his teammate in the 11, Justin Haley, who's trying to win his 4th consecutive race on a super speedway. Final lap, stage 2.
Pretty much every man for himself right here. I'm still at this point going into stage 2. I'm surprised that teammates haven't found one another. Manufacturers haven't found one another. We talk about that and the importance of that when we get down to Daytona and Talladega, tracks like this. They still haven't been able to work together as one.
But that's what we talked about at the beginning, too, about having young drivers. You can talk about that game plan, and then as soon as you put that helmet on, somehow it squeezes the blood flow.
Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones, who won the opening stage, crashes at the end of stage 2 and more contact. Wow, that was scary. Cody Ware in the 17 got him.
And they had a lot of rain today at Daytona. The infield is absolutely, I mean, there's standing puddles in the infield, so we knew if somebody got down there, it was going to be big trouble.
Definitely worst case scenario. You saw it fold the front end under, and he was along for the ride.
Moffitt did win the stage. Cindric, Dillon, Haley, Brown, the top 5. Moffitt feeling good, and Brandon Jones off to such a great start in today's race. And unfortunately, he's going to have his day ended early.
He's kind of down there minding his own business. Oh, got put 3 wide. Yep. moved up to pull a side draft off those guys. That guy got to this inside, moved down to make the block, and it was too late. That's the way I saw it. How about you, Tone?
And that happens so often. Yep. It's so easy for that to happen. You get your eyes looking to the right, next thing you know, the left side's closing in on you, and that's the result.
Fifth caution of the day. It was coming out anyway with the stage in, but Brandon Jones went for a big slide through the infield grass, and he is done. Under caution for the 6th time today, and we might just be able to call this the big one. If not, it's the mini big one. And it all started when drivers started making green flag pit stops.
Yeah, all of a sudden we heard a lot of chatter on the radios about trying to make their way to the pits. Austin Cindric from the lead makes a move to the pits, and everything accordions in the back. Everybody's trying to jockey for position, get down to the bottom to where they can pit.
And this 9 times out of 10 is miscommunication.
You can see it right here with the 9 start to get loose right here. Oh. Then Michael Annette.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, this is miscommunication where the spotters mid-pack and back of the pack have no idea that those lead lap cars are getting ready to pit and miss that, so they don't give that information to the drivers. And they just think a second line's developing on the bottom, and next thing you know, as soon as they come off of 4, they start checking up.
Well, some of them aren't getting that information. I mean, you know, that is, you know, inside information you're getting from a team, from an organization, obviously from a manufacturer like that, but you can see everybody getting on the binders to try to figure out what they're doing.
That's Cindric leading them. Looked like Josh Berry was going to come down. Justin Allgaier.
All accordion, clear from the front.
And watch the 9 car in the center of the screen there. Bam! Gets hit in the back. He's got the wreck made. He's done a good job of staying out of trouble, and then gets hit from a car from behind.
Heads up move from Austin Cindric and his team, too, because you could see pit road closed. The light went on, and he immediately darted up from the lead. Obviously, gave up the lead right there, but could have been worse.
Let's go.
And a couple times a day, we've seen the outside line that's formed and got going, and that's become the dominant line. Now you got the Gibbs cars all on the inside, and they're separating each other right now.
Look at that.
Oh, there it is.
There goes Ty Dillon. Big crash.
Didn't see that coming. Ty Dillon moved out, tried to go 3 wide. Unfortunately, collected a lot of cars right there.
Middle of the back straightaway is where it all started.
Yeah, you see him pushing hard. Everything's kind of going normal here. And then Titus made a move to the outside, went 3 wide. He almost made it. It almost worked. And it just didn't. Couldn't get clear. Tried to. Spun out. And Daniel Hemrick, he didn't do anything wrong there. I mean, it was just, he was along for the ride. Unfortunately, tore a lot of cars up right there.
And the hard part for Ty is he lost that push from Berry. You know, there's a whole car separation. He gets that run and loses him, and then just before he clears Hemrick, that's where he loses that momentum and doesn't have the push to finish that pass.
We talked at the first of the race, Austin Cindric, Roger Penske, all the races that he's won, even at this. Crash right there.
And here we go. Crash. 6 laps remaining. It's our 9th caution of the night. The 4 is Landon Castle. And that 44, Tommy Joe Martins.
Just got turned.
Yeah, it's going to need more than Blue Emu to fix that and make that.
That he's hurt and unresponsive. He's just trying to get that car going. He is moving around inside the race car.
Just got turned in the right rear.
And that black car, Jeb Burton. And this is going to be the onboard, the visor cam with Jeb Burton. We'll see this replay next.
He's getting a big run there.
There you go. 4-car line. Nice work.
Yeah, just the hole he was going for started closing up. He had a huge run. I can't
and at this
blame
point
him
in the
for
race, you
taking
got to try to take it.
Yeah, I can't blame him for taking that opportunity.
One inside. You're clear. Car clear.
Onboard, Brandon Godovic.
In line.
It's overtime at Daytona for the NASCAR Xfinity Series, brought to you by Credit One Bank.
On you, Tiger.
Inside line, big push.
Outside. He has nothing. Still outside bumper. You're clear. Dinger's not. Our his helpers one back. Dinger's not clear. Dinger's not clear.
Shoving Cindric to the lead.
Clear. One behind Stinger.
I can't help to think Brett Moffitt in that 02 car, as good as that car is pushing, won't be a factor in this thing. That's going to be a factor in the outcome of this race. Keep an eye on the 02 car.
Look at Allmendinger and Burton sitting there getting a big run. So now, if you're Austin Cindric, you have got to watch that mirror. You've got to listen to your spotter. You have to protect that line and be ready for any run. And here it comes.
If I'm Harrison Burton, I'd get back up in front of that too. That's exactly right. Good move.
Coming back to the white flag. And once we get that, the next flag will end it.
Whoa. Hold on to it. Wow. Big push. You know it's coming. If he can hold on to it.
Cindric still leading. That's Harrison Burton right behind him. Third in line is Brett Moffitt. He's got a Truck Series championship he would love to win at Daytona.
Now it's just a matter of if anybody can generate enough momentum to give anybody a push to do something. Here comes Moffitt.
Here it comes. Big block out of Austin Cindric. Great job. Get up there. Oh, there's your opportunity.
Still
Now
not over yet.
Turn.
Still not over yet. Moffitt has a shot at this still.
Look at Jeff Burton coming in the outside lane.
He's going to need a big push up there, Brett Moffitt, and that 10 car's got a lot of damage on it. I just don't see a huge push.
Here it comes.
And here they come, back to the start-finish line, through the tri-oval. Cindric is out front. He is a champion, and now he's a winner at Daytona. The Beef, it's What's for Dinner 300 is complete for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And the champ, Austin Cindric, who had an unbelievable restart and won in overtime at Phoenix in November, claiming the series title, does it in overtime here in Central Florida. And he gets the captain, his first Xfinity trophy here at this place. I asked him about Penske having never won here. He said, I just want to win at a plate track. He's done it now, Regan.
He has definitely done it now, Adam. Austin, all the perfect moves at the end of that race. You start the season the same way you finish 2020.
Oh my goodness, what an awesome race. What a really fast Verizon 5G Ford Mustang. Unbelievable effort by everyone at Team Penske. Obviously coming off a lot of momentum winning that championship last year, but nothing's guaranteed, and keep working hard. Congrats to my man Coleman on the roof. He puts in just as much effort or more than I do, so proud of him, and try and go do it again tomorrow, I guess.
Picture in this care center. You said you're sick of seeing it. You don't have to see that tonight.
Hey, I'm just excited that I get to come back here tomorrow and run in front of a great group of people. Awesome that we have fans here. Excited for the Great American Race tomorrow.
Austin Cindric, your Daytona Xfinity winner. Vince?
This might just be the greatest season of all time. We got Denny defending Daytona. We got Joey, Kevin, and the all-time fan favorite.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
The best season ever.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.